Hey guys, this is my first vlog, so I apologize if I'm a little awkward. But, oh, today I'm just sitting down at my desk, which is in the freezing garage. Most of the time I have like a jacket on, a blanket, and a heating pad, just trying to keep warm. But today it's actually surprisingly really nice. It's been rainy and cold here in Northern California. It's definitely been colder, I think, than last year. Because last year I don't remember having to wear like my really big puffy jackets, and this year I have. So, working for my dad's company, AutoServe is what it's called, autoserve.com. And I can put that information in the bottom, but basically what it is my dog. Can you see him? Can you see him? Oh. Yeah. So basically, what AutoServe is, it's a cloud-based service. So you just log in online at autoserve.com. It's free to sign up. You can pay for a premium account, or you can just get a free one, and there's advertisements and stuff. But like let's say you go out and you buy a laptop and something happens, it's burned, or even just smoke destroys electronics. My family found that out the hard way. We had a smoke fire because my sister microwaved a something for 30 minutes and it started to catch fire. I wasn't here, I was at college at the time, but I heard all about it. And it just destroys electronics. So it's not that they're actually burned, it's just, the smoke. And it seeped from upstairs to downstairs into my dad's office, and it was just a huge nightmare. But if I had been here, I probably would have had to replace all my electronics too. But, so, but you have a nice laptop, and if something happens to it, a lot of times, if you don't know, they have all the exact information about it, a lot of times insurance companies will try to downgrade you just because they're trying to save money. I mean, they're a business. Sorry, I'm moving. They're a business. They're in it to make money, not, just to give it away. So it's important to have the exact information. And from an insurance purpose too, if you're, an adjuster, it actually makes their life a little easier if, you have all your stuff together too. Less work for them to do. So, it's really nice. And also, like when I was in college, I saw, and even in high school, stuff gets stolen all the time. Like there was this girl that we were pretty sure she was the thief, but we could never really prove it. But what the dean told us is what they do is, they take the stuff, and I was at a boarding school, so they take it, they put it in a plastic bag, and then they hide it, out in a bush somewhere, so it's not in their room, because, they search the room, so if it's in your room, it's found, and it's quite easy to pin it on you. But so they would hide it outside, and then when they would go home, they would take it with them, and then they would sell it then online. So, and if you don't have the serial number, it's really hard for the police to, get your stuff back. So, and AutoServe allows you to upload a picture, the receipt, serial number, model, make, everything. So it's just, a way to make your life a little easier. And, a lot of times people don't think, bad stuff like that doesn't happen to me. And you don't really think of it until it's happened to you. and then you're like, oh my goodness, I could have done so many things to be prepared and I didn't. So like I have my phone, my iPod, my laptop, my bike, a microwave, refrigerator that I own. Anything really that's worth more than like $50, I usually put into my AutoServe account, just because anything lower, although there are some things that are lower than $50 that could have sentimental value, you know, like photos and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of that. Most of my stuff is like that is on my iCloud account, so as long as it's there, it's safe. As long as, you know, I don't know, if someone hacks me or something. But yeah, so that's about AutoServe. And I also have started my own company called Baking and Begging. And my dog, here, right here he is. Such a cutie. He's our official taste tester. We make homemade, locally grown, and family owned is the motto that my mom came up. She's my partner. Dog treats, and they're human grade. So if you wanted to, you could eat them. I did taste one of them, and it kind of reminded me of eating like a communion wafer. So just because there's no sugar in them, so the only sweetness that you get is, from the fruit that applesauce and fruit, bananas and stuff like that you put in. So, but Scotty absolutely loves them. We would buy him bones from Costco, and like he doesn't really like even eating them anymore. He just wants to eat the baking and baking treats, and they're really healthy. If you're trying to get your dog to lose weight, they would be a good alternative just to feed them to them. That way they still get a little something. So I do that. And yeah, Scotty, he loves being our taste tester. He's also like the business mascot, but he's 14 years old, but I think he could live like another year or two just from the way he acts and stuff. But he has so many different things going on. He has a neurological disorder, and like it makes him twitch and and shake, and it's so sad. And he has arthritis, and he has a fatty cyst on his side, like right here. And luckily we had it checked. It's not cancerous, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, and he's hard of hearing. Several times I've snuck up on him and scared him, and it's kind of funny, but it's sad. Poor boy. Yeah, I'll be really sad when he goes. But like the older he gets, the more I kind of like try to mentally prepare myself. But I know, like, I'm always kind of scared when I come down the stairs and I come into the garage to let him out for the morning, that like he's gonna be dead. But that's, if he was gonna die, that would be the way that I would want him to go, just pass peacefully in his sleep, because he's been such a good dog to us. He was a rescue dog from Monterey. His previous owners just left him on the street. I think they moved. Like they just left him on the street and moved without him. But he was chipped, so they called him and they said they didn't want him. So we saw him, and he was just the darndest thing, just so cute. Everyone would always say that he should be a TV dog, and that he kind of looked like Benji and stuff. He's been a blessing, and I used to get like really scared at night when I was a little kid, because I've had him since I was 9, and I'm 21 now. And I wouldn't feel scared anymore as long as I knew, because he would sleep with me, and I knew that if Scotty would protect me from anything that would be there to try to hurt me. So he's been an amazing dog, and yeah. Hi, Scotty. Either he can't hear me or he's ignoring me. So yeah, so I'm just gonna be on the computer. Today it's not really early. I don't know what time it is. It's like 10:30, I think, last time I checked. It's probably like 10:40 now or something like that in the morning. I already took my sister to school and I was charging my laptop upstairs and just dingling around. um, but I'm gonna pick my sister up. She has a half day today, so I'll pick her up and then we're gonna go to Panda Express to eat. My sister loves Panda Express. That's like the one food that we can really get her to eat consistently is Asian food, just because she loves rice. She's loved rice since she was like, since she started eating food when she was little. She's 7 now. We're 14 years apart, just in case you wanted to know. And we have the same parents and everything. I don't know what my parents were doing in between, but yeah. It's great having her, and I don't mind the age difference. In some ways, I think it makes it easier just because we have no sibling rivalry, just because we're at such different stages in our lives. So, but we're going to take her to Panda Express, and then I'll probably go to Walmart. I need saline solution. I was on, what is it called? Swagbucks, I think. It's like where you can like watch videos and do surveys and earn money. And I gotta probably really show this. I'll blur out everything, but I got a gift card. And so I'm gonna buy saline solution for my contacts with it, and I usually like to look at the clearance section just because you never really know if you'll find anything. I don't know if I ever have, but you never know. So we might go to Sally Hansen Beauty. My mom has a card. They're little, like, I don't know, they have like a club. They call it a club. So she has that. So we might go there. Last time I was there, I found a lotion, macadamia nut and coconut, for 99 cents. So that's pretty amazing. I was happy about that. But yeah, I feel like I've been talking for a really long time, and yet I don't know how much I've actually really said. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to work, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Is it yummy? I don't think so.
Yep.
It's good? So now I have some little free time. One thing that I always like to use is a tinted moisturizer, and I read about it a long time ago in a magazine, and I really wanted to use it, but then at the same time, they can be kind of expensive, so I decided that I would make my own, because a lot of times I end up with like this, leftover makeup. This used to be like, hard, and stuff. It used to kind of look, more like this. And now it's all powdery, and each time I try to use it, it like goes everywhere. It's just a translucent powder from Rimmel, London. And so I take that and I put that in as, pigment. And a lot of times I'll put in like some baby powder. I always put in sunscreen. I'll put some coconut oil. And sometimes I'll put in some Cetaphil lotion, just, no fragrance, because this is going to go on my face. And I also like to use this. It's from Mary Kay. And it's really nice. It's a sun care for like after you've been in the sun and everything, and it just cools your skin down. And I don't know, if I don't use that, I use like aloe vera gel, just to give my skin some nourishment. And recently I've been adding in this